Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll teach you guys the differences between sen and sai. It's a question that I got asked a lot by my students because, actually if you look it up on the internet or dictionary, you probably find out that sen and sai, the meaning can be very similar, like a line or a thread of something. And lots of my students, they get confused and they're not very sure when to use which. So today I'll get to it and tell you the differences between sen and sai and how to use them. Okay, so let's get started. I'll begin with the word sen first, okay? Sen. Okay, when we're talking about the word sen here in Thai, sen means line, yes, but it's a line, like a physical line that you can touch and you can see it, okay? And the word sai, we're not talking about the noun of the word sai, not adjective. If you know the adjective of sai, it means, late. So, ma sai, ma is to come, ma sai is, you get there late, you come late. ไปสาย means to get, like to go ไปสาย ไปโรงเรียนสายทุกวัน I go to school late every day ไปโรงเรียนสาย พรุ่งนี้อย่ามาสายนะ don't come late tomorrow. Okay, that is สาย okay, สาย is adjective, but we're not talking about สาย as adjective now. We're talking about it as a noun. You probably have heard it as like something to do with like a line or something like that as well. So สาย is not a physical line. You cannot see it, but sen, you can really see it. So this is the main difference. Okay, so I'll see what we can see from the word sen. Normally when we're talking about the word sen, we're talking about sen as in sen kway teow. Okay, sen kway teow. Kway teow means noodles. So you probably have heard of sen kway teow as sen mi. เส้นหมี่เส้นเล็กเส้นใหญ่เส้นบะหมี่ or เส้นบะหมี่หยก it's very famous in MK restaurant. They have เส้นบะหมี่หยก. These are the types of เส้นก๋วยเตี๋ยว noodles, like pasta. In Italy they have like pasta, they have like gnocchi, something like they have like lots of type of pasta. And the same as well in Thailand, we have many kinds of noodles. We have sen mi, which is like very very small one and it's white, it's made from rice. We have sen leg, a little bit thicker, and sen yai, like really thick. We have sen ba mi, which is yellow, and sen ba mi yolk, which is green. We have like lots of kind of noodles. We call sen. You can really see it, it's like a line, like noodles. Okay, sen. We have เส้นผม ผม means hair. So เส้นผม this is เส้นผม เส้นผม เส้นขน Normally when we say ขน we're talking about fur. We talk about hair, but like animal hair, fur. เส้นขน เส้นขนสัตว์ สัตว์ means animal. Okay, fur. Okay, เส้น we can also talk about เส้นขนตา This is ขนตา eyelash. Okay, ขนคิ้ว ขนคิ้ว Okay, eyebrows. คิ้ว ขนคิ้ว ขนตา Okay, as you can see, เส้น or เส้นผม We're talking about เส้น, like a physical line that you can see, you can touch it. Okay. We talk about วาด เส้น วาด รูป something like that. Like วาด รูป means to draw. วาด is a verb, means draw. รูป means picture. So draw a picture. วาด รูป วาด เส้น เส้น means a line. Draw a line. เส้นตรง เส้นตรง means a straight line. Okay, เส้นตรง เส้นโค้ง โค้ง means curve. So this is เส้นโค้ง Sorry, my handwriting is not very good. Okay, เส้นโค้ง เส้นตรง Okay, this is เส้น. But there are some exceptions that you cannot really touch it. It's not a physical line, but you can kind of see it. So we call เส้น as well. For example, horizontal line. We say เส้นขอบฟ้า 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 ขอบ means like a rim or like the edge of something, and ฟ้า is sky. So เส้นขอบฟ้า means horizontal line. You can't really touch it, but you can kind of see it. That it's there. เส้นขอบฟ้า That is the meaning of เส้น. Now we're looking at สาย My earphone keep coming up. Okay, สาย here we're talking about the line that is really not that, but it's have like a meaning of a line somehow. For example, we're talking about สายใย สายใย okay, like ใย here when we talk about ใยแมงมุม แมงมุม means spider, so ใยแมงมุม means spider web. ใย is a web, so สายใย means like connection. สายใยรัก so like love connection สายใยรักของแม่กับลูก you know, like the love connection between mother and their children, that is สายใย สายใยรัก สายใย okay. And we have another สาย for example สายรถเมล์ สายรถเมล์ รถ means like a car, and เมล์ actually come from mail. รถเมล์ which is now we call bus in Thai, like รถเมล์, because long time ago รถเมล์ they used to send parcel as well, but now they don't do it anymore. It's just like a normal bus, but we still call it รถเมล์, you know, we don't call it like รถเมล์ no, we just call it รถเมล์ สายรถเมล์, you know, it's just like if you're a bus driver, you cannot just like drive wherever you want to. You have like the line that you have to follow. You have the route that you have to follow. So สาย here is like, you know, you have the line, you have the route that you have to follow, but it's not really there. You can't really see like a straight line. So we say สายรถเมล์ สายรถ mean like that line, the line that the bus have to go. สายรถเมล์. We also have, you know, we're talking about BTS or MRT, and BTS is we call SkyTrain. Okay, BTS Sky. Oh, BTS SkyTrain. Okay, and we have MRT, which is like subway for us. And in Thai, SkyTrain, we call รถไฟฟ้า. And subway we call รถไฟใต้ดิน. BTS SkyTrain. รถไฟ รถ means a car, and ไฟ means like fire. You know, because, you know, train, they have, long time ago they had to put like maybe some like charcoal and like fire. They really have to burn it to make the like energy for the machine, for the engine. So รถไฟ means a train, and ฟ้า means sky. So sky train รถไฟฟ้า sky train รถไฟฟ้า and รถไฟ means train, right? ใต้ means underneath, under. ดิน means soil or land. So รถไฟใต้ดิน means underneath the ground, so it's subway, metro, tube, wherever you prefer and wherever you call it, subway, okay, tube, metro, whatever, okay. So MRT and BTS, we also use the word สาย for it. We probably call it สายอ่อนนุช, which means that this line, this train is going towards อ่อนนุช, สายอ่อนนุช, สายสีเขียว we use the color to, you know, to explain. สายสีเขียว สายสีแดง the green line, the red line, สายสีม่วง purple line. We use สาย we don't use เส้น we don't use เส้นสีม่วง. We understand, but we only use สาย and for the bus as well, we say รถเมล์สาย35 สาย35 mean it's like, you know, like number 35, the bus number 35. Sometimes people say like เบอร์35, we can understand that as well. เบอร์ come from number in English. Okay, number. And we just call it เบอร์ okay, sorry, can you see it? Number เบอร์ เบอร์35 สาย35 we use สายสายสีม่วง สายสีเขียว สายอ่อนนุช สาย well, like จตุจักร whatever, like going towards จตุจักร สาย we call it สาย okay, you can't really see it, the line is not really there, สาย. And we have other สาย, for example, สายตา. สาย is like a line that I just told you, right? That it's not really there, you can't really see it. And ตา means eye, okay? Eye. Okay, there's another meaning. ตา also mean grandpa, like grandparent, but we're not talking about that ตา right now. We're talking about eye, ตา, สายตา. So if you have heard of สายตาสั้น, okay, it means myopia or nearsighted, okay? And far-sighted, we call สายตายาว okay, สายตายาว hyperopia, okay, สายตาสั้น สายตายาว far-sighted and nearsighted, okay, that is สายตาสั้น สายตายาว สายตา we're talking about now, like, you know, the degree of your eyes, สายตา, this is the first meaning of it. So when we have the word สายตา, we also have the word แว่นสายตา แว่นสายตา means eyeglasses that you wear because you have like eye problems. Okay, like I also do have eyeglasses. แว่นสายตา we sometimes just say แว่นตา eyeglasses แว่นตา or just only the word แว่น ใส่แว่น we use the word ใส่แว่น for the verb of it ใส่แว่น okay ใส่แว่น wear glasses ใส่แว่นตา this is the first meaning of สายตา okay, so to tell you like how far or how near you can see, okay, you know, there's no line there, but kind of, okay. And then we're talking about another สายตา. The second meaning of สายตา is the way you look at someone, the way you look at someone. For example, สายตาเย็นชา. Yen means cold and cha means numb. Now we're talking about adjective. You probably have heard of it as a noun, like tea, cha yen means like iced tea. We're talking about now yen cha. Yen cha become like totally different. Yen cha means like cold and cruel, or like no emotion attached, something like that. Sai ta yen cha means like very cold glare. Sai ta yen cha. Sai ta yen cha. Sai ta huang yai. Sai ta huang yai. Huang means to care about someone. Huang yai is very similar. Sai ta huang yai means you look at someone in a way that, you know, like full of love and care. Sai ta. Song sai ta. We use the word song. A verb means to send. So you song sai ta to someone. Song sai ta means like, you know, you look at them and you send them some kind of, like the way you look at them. Song sai ta. สายตาที่เขามองฉัน สายตาที่เขามองฉัน ทำให้ฉันรู้ว่าเขารักฉัน For example, the way he looked at me make me realize that he loves me. สายตาที่เขามองฉัน ทำให้ฉันรู้ว่าเขารักฉัน The way he looks at me makes me realize that he loves me. สายตา. You know, the way you look at someone, they're probably like, there's no physical line that you can see it, but like, you kind of understand, like, you know, you cannot touch it. That is sai. Okay? Now, it's become more interesting when you put them together. We also have the word that we put sen and sai together. Like we already mentioned earlier that sen means like line, that, you know, oh, I forgot one word of sen that you probably have heard of it before as well. Sen dai mean like, you know, thread that you use for like sewing. Sen mai means silk. Oh. Sen mai pom. Mai pom means wool. Oh. Okay. Sen mai pom. Sen dai, sen mai. Okay, something like this. And sai, I forgot to tell you about the exception. I forgot so many things. Sai, the exception of sai, this one sai that is actually like physical line. We're talking about sci-fi or sci-fi fa. Sci-fi, this is sci-fi, you know, like from any kind of things that you have to plug in the socket. That thing is called sci-fi. This is called sci-fi. And sci-fi fa, you know, if you've ever been to Thailand, you probably see like เสาไฟฟ้า before. This is called เสาไฟฟ้า. Like, you know, we have, yeah, even in Bangkok, it doesn't have to be like in the countryside. You probably like, you know, just look on the street and you'll see like lot of, you know, like lot of wire, you know, like some kind of black wire on the street. Yeah, that is สายไฟ that is what we call สายไฟฟ้า สายไฟฟ้า for us. Like those wire, they have electricity in it, like electrical wire cord or something like that. Electrical cord, electrical wire, we call สายไฟฟ้า. Okay, สายไฟฟ้า. And the เสา we call เสา เสา means a pole, a polar เสา so pole. Okay, สายไฟ สายไฟฟ้า. That's like physical wire or cord that we can say for สาย but normally สาย doesn't have like a real physical line that you can see. But sen will do. Okay. Now we talk about sen sai when they put together. Sen sai, you know, sen also have like a line, like connection. Sai also have like that kind of feeling. So when you put them together, sen sai means connection or some kind of relationship. But when we talk about this kind of connection or sen sai, we normally talking about it as, you know, like when you apply to the school, university, or a job, and sometimes you need sensei. I wouldn't say that it's like high culture, but I think that, you know, like we say that it's easier for people who have sensei, you know, to do things and get things done in life. You know, probably like it would take forever if you don't know anybody that can help you. But if you have some sensei, probably like they will get, you know, done very easily, very fast. Sensei means connection. Sensei. So we have another idiom. And this is idiom. We call มีเส้นมีสายมีเส้นมีสาย or you can say มีเส้นสายมีเส้นมีสาย มี means to have and เส้นสาย is like the connection that I just told you มีเส้นสาย so it means you have connection to like this people in the company, you have like connection to someone important มีเส้นสายมีเส้นสายมีเส้นสาย so you talk about someone that have some connection. We talk about เด็กเส้นเด็กเส้นเด็ก mean like children, young kid. So a kid which sensei, which connection, is mean that their father or their family probably like really rich, or their parents really know someone that can help them, you know, to get something done. เด็กเส้น Normally you talk about เด็กเส้น, we probably talk about in a school that, you know, everybody have to like study so hard and you already get into the school, but this person just like suddenly show up in the class, and we all know that this person probably doesn't take the exam, it's just like get into the school, probably like the father of the kid like know the principal, or I don't know, like there's some connection. เด็กเส้น we call it เด็กเส้น or in some kind of like work in like job interview, like this person probably didn't even show up or show up, but you know, we all know that this person is เด็กเส้น, you know, like in the interviewing process, you're probably like, oh, this person is เด็กเส้น, you know, like we have to be like really nice to him and stuff like that. This is called เด็กเส้น, like the person which connection เด็กเส้น เด็กเส้น okay เด็กเส้น. And we have another idiom that have the word เส้น in it. We call ไม่กินเส้นไม่กินเส้น okay ไม่ means no, not กิน means to eat, and เส้น means like noodles, like the one that I just told you, like เส้น okay เส้นไม่กินเส้น this one means not to eat like a line. Okay, what does it mean? So ไม่กินเส้น means you don't get along very well with someone. You don't get along very well with someone. You cannot just like cross the line. Like every time when they see you or you see them, like someone gonna get mad, you know, like you gotta get into a fight, like they always cross your line, you always cross theirs, always like that. ไม่กินเส้น is mean you don't get along with someone. And we have a slang we call เกาเหลา เกาเหลา is actually one type of noodles in Thailand. เกาเหลา means a noodle without the noodles itself. It's just only the soup and the vegetables and the meat. So it's normally for women who are on diet and they don't want to take like carbohydrate, you know, so like no carb food and something like that. So they'll go and eat เกาเหลา instead because the calorie is very low. You only eat vegetables and like meat, but you don't eat the noodles. We call เกาเหลา กินเกาเหลา. So someone saying that these two people กินเกาเหลา or ไม่กินเส้น is mean these two people have some kind of problem that they don't get along very well. ไม่กินเส้น เกาเหลา. Okay. So yep, that's it for today for the video that I think you enjoy, you know, watching something and learning something about sen and sai. So I'll wrap it up for you guys again. So sen, normally we're talking about the line of something that, you know, like it's physical there, like noodles. Sen, okay, like sen ก๋วยเตี๋ยว and we're talking about เส้นผมเส้นขนเส้นคิ้วเส้นขนตา that like เส้น okay, and เส้นขอบฟ้า horizontal line, and สายwe normally talk about something that you can't really see it, like สายใยลักษณ์ means like the love connection, and สาย as in สายรถเมล์ or เบอร์รถเมล์ means like, you know, the bus, like the route of the bus. And we have สายรถไฟฟ้า สายรถไฟฟ้า mean like the line of the sky train, but this line is like the green line, the red line, the route that the BTS go. Okay, สายสีเขียว สายสีม่วง like we use color to like distinguish between different lines. And we have เส้นสาย when we put them together. เส้นสาย means to have a connection. So เด็กเส้น means a person with some kind of connection that will help you to get into like some kind of job or in a school, or will help them with like a job interview. เส้นสาย เด็กเส้น มีเส้นมีสาย. And if someone ไม่กินเส้น or เกาเหลา ไม่กินเส้น means they don't get along very well. Okay, so that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Bye. Thank you very much. ขอบคุณค่ะ